Hi, Lord Magicus, and it is time for Merfolk in Legacy. This will be our 5th league doing this. So, I will post up the link real quick, and then we're going to do this. Copy. Okay, that should do the trick. Let's get the chat back up here. Alright, cool, excellent. So, yeah, Modern Horizons is out on MTGO, but a lot of the stuff is still ridiculous right now. Force of Negation is still like 27 tickets, which is too much. It is not worth that much. I don't want to pay that much for it, so I'm willing to wait a little bit longer, maybe like one more week before I buy it. Because it's a card in Modern that very few decks can actually play, so I think that it's a little bit overblown as to how much people are wanting for it right now. And I cannot justify spending like over $100 on that card for the set of them. So we will wait for at least a little bit longer until it hopefully drops a little bit over the course of the next week as more of these end up in circulation, because a lot of the Modern Horizon stuff is actually not on sale in MTGO yet. It's only draft and sealed leagues, so everything is coming from them at the moment. But I think the supply will go up. It's going to be a little bit, but yeah, I think Force of Negation right now is just insanely overpriced. So we're going to play more Legacy today and enjoy this. There's also a second reason in which we're going to enjoy some Legacy today, and that's because Modern is currently on fire. Right now, there is this ridiculous like Hogak Bridgevine deck that is just absolutely disgusting with like Altar of Dementia and Hogak just putting like upwards of like 15 power into play on like turn 2 and being able to consistently win on like turn 3 through multiple pieces of graveyard hate. It's insane. So I think that maybe just wait just a little bit longer, maybe, because we need Force of Negation. There's no way that we're dealing with nonsense like that without Force, and hopefully I'll have them soon and we can start playing. The good thing is that the waterlogged groves are actually not very expensive, so if you don't have them on MTGO, this is a very good time to get them. I picked them up for like, I think 2.5 tickets each, and I'm not even sure how much they are right now. It can't be that much though. But yeah, so in any case, we're here to talk about Legacy. So you guys are familiar with this list. Still have no reason yet to change this. I think it's functioned fine for us so far. So I think the Curse Catcher is okay. We're going to keep it for today and see how it does. So let's go and play some Legacy. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, Legacy Challenge. Yeah, this was... Should probably look at the results from this then. But I don't know when those are going to be available. Yeah, alright, well, go back to Legacy League. This new interface does look pretty nice, I gotta say. Yes. Alright. Let's get into our league match. And I gotta be honest, I like Legacy more than I like Modern. I think that Legacy it has way better answers to keep things in check in the format. So there can be some surprises, but the format as a whole does not change nearly as much, so you can keep your deck and not have to change it very much in order to continue to do well with it. We win a die roll, so I think this hand is fine. We're just going to try to curve and hope Chalice is good. Alright. Come back. Alright, so they mulled to 6. So let's hope that Benthic Biomancer is good. And if we're lucky, Chalice will just get him. Like, the worst case scenario is that Chalice is gonna 2-for-1 them if they have to, like, force it. I wonder what the delay is here. And I don't think it's me this time. Did he just not do anything? Or did they F... Yeah, I don't get it. It looks like maybe he passed through his turn. Alright. Well, we've done that before. It sucks. I totally feel for the opponent, but I am definitely... But, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the Chalice doesn't actually matter, so... But, I mean, I hope it does. Alright. Well, no, this Chalice is probably really good now. Alright. So we're just gonna fucking get him. We've got the opportunity. He's only shown us an island, so... I am so sorry, opponent. I don't want to have to win like this, but... At the same time, we are playing for money, so I am definitely going to. That's fine. I don't care. You can force a will away. 2-for-1ing yourself is not usually a winning plan. Baleful Strix, that's fine. So, this looks like probably a bug deck. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Phantasmal Image and copy Baleful Strix. However, I am going to play the island first because I want to play around Daze. So we'll copy this and then we'll attack. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to attack because I want... If they play like Liliana the Veil, I want to have something to throw away to it. We can also Trickster this thing down if we need to. So I'm trying to fight with trying to keep this stream alive at the same time that I'm playing this game. Oh shit, this is a 4-color deck? Alright. What are you doing? Okay, it looks like we're back online, I think. This is gonna split this shit up now, isn't it? Why do you have to do this to me? This internet sucks. I've been fighting with my ISP to try to get this taken care of, but oh Lord, Magicus, and it is. Hold on 1 sec. Oh shit, that was no. Still trying to fight with this thing. Yeah, that's gonna work. Sorry. Alright, well, I guess we're playing Aether Vial. Alright, I'm trying. I don't know. I think that it's still on, but this is not helping. Like, this is definitely a match where I need to be paying attention to what's going on here, and I definitely can't be doing that and dicking around with the stream at the same time. Ugh. Yeah, that's happening. Noble Hierarch. He's playing every color. Alright, well, we have Echoing Truth online now. If we need to, we can bounce Silvergill Adept and yeah, redeploy them all. Alright, I have no idea what's going on with this nonsense right now. I'm just hoping that this is working. Alright. Alright, come on. What are we doing? Well, the important thing is not an ensnaring bridge deck. Yeah, Jace is fine. Interesting. Yeah, we don't really need to do anything right now. We killed Jace, like, he got to Brainstorm, but I think we're still in an okay spot. We have not drawn a card this turn, so that's okay. But it looks like we'll be able to draw a card on his turn for a while. Colligan's command is not helpful to our cause. Yeah, let's do this first. Now if he wants to K command, that's okay. Okay, neat. Oh, that's going to be brutal. Alright. Oh, no, not again. I can see the network is not helping. It's in the red. That's helpful. Attack. Okay. Yep. I don't really need to do that just yet. I'll hold back. Because I may need to bounce this. I mean, I guess I could. I just don't want to walk it into, like, Toxic Deluge or something like that. I mean, the Mutavault already helps us play around Liliana as well. I'm sorry for anybody who's trying to, like, watch this and is just going terrible. Sure. It's gonna dig for an answer. Brainstorm, neat. Sure. Dig, dig, dig. Just gotta be careful, though, about this Misty. If he cracks it and goes to 9, then this is a 3-turn clock. Sure. That's brave. Okay, let's see what you found. I think here I'm going to tick it up because I want to be able to attack with Mutavault and still vial this back in. Oh, see, look, we look like a genius. Alright, so what happens here if, like, the worst thing if you, yeah, we can bounce that back. Hold on. I guess we'll play Chalice. Well, if we play Chalice first, then I guess we don't attack with Mutavault, so that's fine. No! No, my God, that's such a fucking... I did that thing again where I tapped the mana first. I should click... Well... Alright, well, I guess then... You may as well animate Mutavault. We still have 2 to use that. Yeah. Let's attack. Sure. I'm not worried about that. I just want to kill you as quickly as possible. Yep. Sure. Why did you not block? Alright. Well, we both managed to screw this game up a lot, but somehow continued to just make it work. Okay, sure. What are we doing about this? I don't know how to fix this matchup. Like, these chalices are okay, but they're not, like, the best. Dismember is not a card that we want against Baleful Strix. I don't actually know if I want to change anything. Like, Phantasmal Image is kind of weak, and so Echoing Truth is also a little weak. I guess maybe Echoing Truth comes out. Bring in Flusterstorm is okay. Spyglass is not amazing. I'll just bring in a Flusterstorm. Alright. Well, technical difficulties aside and total, like, punts by both of us, we still managed to get there in the end, so I hope that works. The only saving grace is that the opponent seems to be having just as much trouble as we are. I don't know, maybe at the end of all this it'll be fine. Damn it. Well, we submitted the deck, so I don't know what opponent's waiting for. Hopefully it's not us. The connection looks green right now, so I don't think it's us. Alright. We're in here. Alright. This hand is great. We're gonna keep it. Force of Will and True Name Nemesis, that's what we want to see. We have Cavern of Souls so that they cannot force our guys. Ugh. Today has just not been my day. I mean, I've had worse days, though. It somehow, despite all the nonsense going on, we're still, like, in this to do it. Yeah, we're going to win somehow. I believe in it. We'll get there. Right. No more mistakes. No more bad internet. Sure. If it was like Thoughtseize, I would probably force that to protect True Name, but... Alright, we'll play Island to play around Wasteland. I doubt that the 5-color deck is playing Wasteland, but who the hell knows. Anything is theoretically possible. Maybe he's playing like Ren and 6 in his deck, and he's just gonna get us with that kind of value. We'll probably go Silvergill Adept. If this is him... Yeah, we have to force him, I think. Alright. Sure. Because these cards are way stronger. If we can live to get True Name in play, we're probably in a good spot. Actually, you know what? That might be better. Alright. Here's the plan. We're going to Chalice and hope that that works. He did not play any red mana yet, so... That is ridiculously dangerous. Alright. I guess that we're just going to cast True Name Nemesis and hope that he does not have an Edict. Because if he has an Edict, then that GT is going to ruin us. Okay, that's good. That means there's no Culligan's command, but there still could be like Liliana the Veil. There's Jace. Alright, that's fine. He's gonna Fate Seal me. Interesting. No, he's Fate Sealing himself. He does not want Jace to die to True Name Nemesis. It's a pretty good plan, actually. So, what could happen here? I think that we probably need to play Silvergill, and if we draw a Phantasmal Image, we're definitely copying True Name. But if not, then we just play Master of the Pearl Trident. And we do want the Mutavault, so... Interesting. Alright. So because of that, I'm going to Phantasmal Image True Name Nemesis. Let's try to keep Jace under control. I'm hoping he just doesn't have anything. Alright. Please do not wipe my board. What did you do with Jace? He did put the card on the bottom, So probably was not very good. Now Jace is definitely going to die to True Name, so he's just going to cash it out with a Brainstorm. Hopefully the GT is not going to be able to get in. If he can't answer this thing, then we're good. This can get the Badlands, so he might make us lose our Chalice. Or, yeah, Volcanic's fine. That works. Now you have... Blue mana is important in the deck. Do not blow me out with that. Alright, no. That's fine. Now we are definitely racing GT. Well, the good news is that Master of the Pearl Trident is going to let us kill him very quickly. He did not equip GT yet, it's because he can't get in with it, so... We're going to attack him for like 1 billion. Alright. So let's see, it'll be 3, 6, 12. I think we just attack him for 12. Well, no, we can attack him for 9 and kill Jace. That's probably the best plan because, yeah, you can get 2 charge counters, but I think that still is facing down a very, very poor situation. Alright, so... So you can attack Jace the Mind Sculptor. You attack him. So yeah, we'll attack him for 10. Or, yeah, it's... No, we're attacking him for 11. Yeah, never mind. This is fine. Just take away answers. Hope that he can't wipe the board. This might be good enough to just kill him. Alright, we win. Sick. Despite everything in the universe trying to work against us with misplays and bad internet, we still managed to get there. Cool. Alright, I'm guessing he didn't have any white cards in the deck. It's just like a 4-color mid-range. Stuff like Leovold, I imagine. Maybe Punishing Fire. I don't know. I've seen that deck play it, but I'm not sure. We didn't get to see the rest of it. Chalice keeps him from digging too much, so that helps. Alright. I want this to go well. Alright, lost a die roll. This hand is okay. I guess we're going to keep it. It doesn't really have... Oh, he mulliganed to 5? Alright. This might be an unfair deck then. Which means maybe we really needed to have... No, Caracas. Okay, so this is probably Death and Taxes. Which means... Play Benthic Biomancer. And we're just going to jam Lords. It's possible this is like an Enchantress deck, but I think it's probably Death and Taxes. And if that's the case, then if we can steal game 1, that'll be very important. No, it is not. It's mono... Okay, it's like... fuck, what is it? I think this deck plays Eldrazi Displacer. Yeah. Alright. That's interesting. Alright, well... Our plan stays the same nonetheless. Yeah, I don't think this matters. If he wants to trade Mimic for this, that's cool. We gotta tax the Ancient Tomb as hard as possible. But he's gonna play stuff like Reality Smasher, Containment Priest, Eldrazi Displacer, probably Thought Not Seer. They may have Dismember in the deck, and he might be considering like trying to dismember Lord of Atlantis, but that's gonna hurt a lot. We have to just get underneath it, like, before he starts ramping out threats that are hard to deal with. So the aggro hand is really good if this is the deck I think it is, because we really need to just put pressure on him quickly. They're playing like a more mid-range kind of combo-y deck where it's Containment Priest and Eldrazi Displacer just lets them pay 3 mana to effectively exile one of your creatures. So once that's online, it makes it very hard. True Name Nemesis is extremely good against it, because it's one of the only cards that you have to deal with it. Aether Vial is not particularly good versus them if they flash in Containment Priest. Anyway, I think that's what's going on. I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe this could just be like the Eldrazi ramp deck, and they're just going to play like Ulamogs, and they want the Karakas to bounce them, or like, I don't know, maybe Emrakul or something. Chalice, I don't think is relevant against this deck. We're just gonna put pressure on him. This might be too much for him to deal with. He hasn't really shown us enough cards to know for sure what we're playing against. Because there's still a lot of reasons you might play Karakas in the main deck. Like, this could just be like the colorless Eldrazi deck, but something tells me that this is probably the Displacer one. Alright. We're going to attack and make that Ancient Tomb much harder to use. And then I think we're going to play Chalice on 0 in the second main phase, just in case there's some nonsense like LEDs or like Lotus Petals or something. Because if we're not sure what the plan is, if it's the Eldrazi deck, then the Chalice on 1 doesn't do anything, but maybe Chalice on 0 might. If maybe they're going to play like Lotus Petals or something. So, who knows? I don't think we're not going to have time to cast it otherwise. X is 0. Done. Alright, Eldrazi Temple. That's fine. So we might see Reality Smasher and get attacked for 10. But if he does that, he's dead. So, Simian Spirit Guide. Uh-oh. What's happening? Thought Not Seer. Okay. So my guess is he's going to just look to see what's in our hand right now. So he didn't use the Ancient Tomb, so that's helpful. So yeah, he took Phantasmal Image, so we can't pump up these things anymore. That is extremely brave. Alright, we're not blocking that. I don't think that... Yeah, he can block, what, 4? But we can still hit him for 10. So, yeah. Even if he has Dismember, he could Dismember a Lord. He'd go to 8, and he could then block this, but then he's still going to take 5? I guess we're gonna do this one. I don't know, maybe there's a reality in which that has to block. Or no, he can't dismember because, like, yeah, dismember just kills him because he takes 6, so he's definitely, like, dead. We just attack with everything. He can block 4, but he still takes 10 damage, so. Because we can activate Benthic Biomancer now. The land was the card that sealed the deal. If he could make an Eldrazi Scion token, and then chump block like that. He'd go to 8, and he could like block these 2, and then go to 2. I don't think there's any chance we could die then. But we are going to do this. Alright, so I think he's just dead now. Well, we still have lethal at the moment, so I'm not activating this. That's still 10. Alright. So Dismember is going to be super important. Chalice is not very important, very likely. Spyglass will help. And what else? Curse Catcher is probably not very good. Alright, I think we just run it like this. They might have Cavern of Souls in their deck, but we need Force of Will for things like Umezawa's Jite, I think, so. Excuse me. I am happy with the deck in this configuration. This is definitely a matchup where True Name is very good. Actually, Merfolk Trickster can be very strong too. If you just flash in Trickster and tap down, you know, one of their like Reality Smashers or something, that's a huge tempo swing. And that can very easily change the combat math to be much more favorable. All right. No, it's not. We're not. It's not us. We're waiting for right now. It's definitely the opponent. So. Yeah, mulliganing to 5 did not help his cause. An Ancient Tomb is a very dangerous card to play against an aggro deck like this. I mean, we're not really an aggro deck, but we do present a pretty quick clock on the board, so we're definitely a deck that... It's not like Storm. Like, Storm doesn't really have a good way of taxing them on Ancient Tomb, but our deck does, because every time they use it, it's like they just got attacked with an extra fishy. And this hand looks fine. I think we keep this. Play Benthic. We'll probably pitch that one to Force of Will. Even if he plays like turn 1 Chalice, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we'll force like Thought-Knot Seer. Well, I guess we are not forcing Thought-Knot Seer. Nope, he's going to play Thought-Knot, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Alright. Well, my guess would be I'll take Phantasmal Image, because we can copy his Thought-Knot with it. If he does, then we're definitely going to go Mutavault, Silvergill Adept. And if he takes one of the fishes, then we go Image and copy that and exile something from his hand. Come on. I know it can't be like a terribly easy choice, but I think he has to take Image. I mean, unless he has like GT or something, but like, even if he has that, like taking Force of Will doesn't really do anything because then I can just image and still or make sure it doesn't enter play anyway by exiling it. I think image is the correct choice, but it's hard to say because we can't see what his hand looks like right now. He exiled a Simian Spirit Guide to cast this Thought-Knot Seer. So yeah, he took Phantasmal Image, that's fine. And that's okay. So let's go Mutavault, cast Silvergill. We're definitely not attacking, so he already knows about that. Oh, that's actually helpful. Just hope he doesn't have another one. If he plays Reality Smasher, that's going to hurt a lot too. And that might be what's happening. No, okay, interesting. Nope. Alright. Endless one, okay, that makes sense. So it looks like maybe this is just the colorless Eldrazi deck. So against Endless one, we don't really have a good plan. I guess we can cast Benthic Biomancer. Pass. If he attacks with Thought-Knot, we can adapt Biomancer and then double block it. We'll get to draw a card. This thing's, it's not good for us, but it is what it is. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Let's just hope he doesn't have Dismember. So now True that's actually good, because now we can dismember the Endless one, and now we're ahead. Please do not use the Wasteland. Endbringer, that's brutal. But we're... Alright. We're so good at Magic cards, look at this. Alright. Let's cast True Name Nemesis before anything goes wrong. And we have to kill the Endbringer now. There's no question about that, because that's going to start ruining us. Alright, Benthic, get in there. Which means now Wasteland will probably hit Mutavault. So we still have protection against GT with this Force of Will. And maybe at an opportune time we might Echoing Truth something. Alright, so what can we do here? We could adapt Biomancer. So one line that we have is attack him for 5. Could discard the island. Yeah, we could Echoing Truth that back to his hand so he can get in for 5, put him to 8. He can replay it though. That kind of sucks. Yeah. Alright. I don't think we're going to be attacking with Mutavault because of the Wasteland, so let's adapt him first and see what happens. Alright. So the question is, do I want to bounce this just yet? I think I'm willing to do that. Well, actually, you know, the other option is we can play Benthic Biomancer. That might be better. We can take a risk for... Well, Biomancer can block this for a turn, too. That's an option. You know what? I like that plan. True Name, you get in there. Alright. We'll play Biomancer. And then we can throw away a Biomancer to block this if we want to. But this does also put a ton of pressure on his life total, which is what we want. City of Traders, that's fine. Can you cast Ulamog yet? So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite. Interesting choice. So here's the other thing. If he attacks and we don't block, then we can actually... I think we're not going to block. I don't think... If he has Walking Ballista, we can counter that. Yeah, we're going to take it. End step, we'll adapt Biomancer. Discard a Force of Will. So now he's definitely facing down very serious threats here. Sure, blow up Univault. Yep. Well, we can't cast the Dismember, so he's still at 10, which means I should attack him for 5, and then we have lethal the following turn. We can just chump block this thing or bounce it with Echoing Truth as necessary. I think we're okay. If he plays Reality Smasher, we can Echoing Truth it and discard Dismember. Sure. And I think that should do it. Alright, we win. We beat colorless Eldrazi. Neat. Alright, I think they play the Karakas in the deck so they can bounce things like Ulamog or maybe Emrakul if they play it. I'm not sure. So, alright, well, Eldrazi Stompy got stomped. Things are... Alright, everything seems like it's going fine now, so cool. We're 2-0. Let's get them. The Dismember was really important. We got to kill... what's its face? Endbringer. Alright. We are on the draw. This hand is okay. We're going to keep. This looks like maybe Miracles. Which means against Miracles, the True Name is pretty good. We have Echoing Truth, that helps. So, how do we want to do this? Probably play Master the Pearl Trident, unless he gives us some better reason not to do that. Maybe if we see like Dreadhorde Arcanist, we might want to Echoing Truth that. No, Young Pyromancer, that actually might be a reason to do things. I don't know, I think that in this case, let's see, how do we do this here? We can play Master this turn, and then if we want to, we could play Biomancer Adept next turn, or maybe it keeps our options open, so I think we just want to attack now. Guess maybe he's considering like countering this. Force. Alright. That's good, because now the true name is more likely to resolve, and if true name resolves, then it's gonna probably defeat this. Nope. No attacks. So then I think, now that he's used a force, I think we're very likely to cast true name. And if we could pick up a force, that would be amazing. Or even Cavern of Souls would be really good. Probably send an Elemental, but hold back Pyromancer, I'm guessing, unless he finds a Lightning Bolt. In which case it'll be Bolt, Biomancer, attack with the team. But we should be able to beat that. So we found another land. What else are you going to do here? I mean, it's also possible that Daze is a thing, so I guess we're just going to have to find out. I mean, we also have the option of Echoing Truthing these tokens. Delver. He has 2 cards in hand. Well, now, alright, well, we have to just jam True Name Nemesis now. And just hope he doesn't have anything. Alright, well, we're fucked. Because Delver is very likely going to flip, and we can't do anything about it. Yeah, in that case, we had to play the True Name to try, because he only had 2 cards in hand, but because Delver was like definitely flipping, we have to try to race it somehow. And him just having this like army of things in play is not going to be beneficial to our cause. Because we're going to take like 1 billion damage. Taking 6 this turn, we'll go to 13. Assuming that this survives, because then he won't attack with Pyromancer. Our best bet is like Echoing Truth on the tokens to try to stem the bleeding, but even that's not terribly helpful. Maybe Silvergill and try to draw a land, or we could play another Biomancer and then Echoing Truth. Ugh. I don't really like where all these options lead to. Because we don't have a good way to stop Delver from wrecking our face either. I guess we have to bounce the tokens and then play Aether Vial and hope for the best. Actually, I should have waited. Alright. You know what? That's fine. We lose this game. That was our last hope, because now there's no way we're beating that army of those things. Alright, so we need Dismember against this deck, and what's not good? Echoing Truth is actually fine. Chalice is fine. Phantasmal Image is also okay. There's not really much I want to cut. Maybe like Benthic Biomancer and Curse Catcher are not great. We could take out 1 Force of Will, I think. Alright, we'll do it like that. There's an argument that maybe the Curse Catcher was slightly better than this another Biomancer. I think they're pretty close. Maybe Curse Catcher should have stayed in instead of this third Biomancer. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference either way. This is a game where we need like Cavern and Aether Vial, and I mean we should be pretty good against them. But that hand on the draw was a little bit clunky. Yeah, I definitely want to play. This is so risky, though. Alright, we're going to keep. I think that these cards are pretty strong, so I'm willing to keep them. If he plays Delver, I'll probably dismember it. Hope to try to eat a counterspell. It's a really good check to see if he has a counter, because the Chalice is more important. Sure. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. Do you have another counterspell? Alright, excellent. So he's not going to brainstorm, so let's see. Is he really good? Can he blind flip a Delver? How good at Magic cards are you? Not as good. Alright, he's not that good at Magic. So we're definitely just going to play True Name and go to town. Merfolk. So we should be able to try to race now, because next turn we'll put 2 Lords in play, and that should be good enough. Alright, how good at Magic cards are you this turn? Not that good! Alright. Do you have a Braid in your hand by any chance? Or is this Chalice just too strong? Smash to smithereens, okay. Oh. I think we still need to play the 2 Lords. Because the Lords help attack him quicker, because this will be 5, and then... Right? So what happens here? 5, and then next turn it'll be another 5 plus 6, so 11. It's not quite enough to kill him, which means he might get to attack with Delver twice. It also depends on whether he has bolts or something. If we play True Name now, he goes down to 15 this turn. The next turn we're attacking with 2 True Names for 10, so he goes to 5. It's tough. Let's see. Is there any line in which, okay, like he probably will, like this turn, yeah, it's 3 turns I think to kill him no matter what. Whereas this turn, if we play 2 Lords, we attack him to 13, and then if we draw another Lord, then that kills him. If not, I think it's still a 1-turn clock anyway. But if he has like bolts or something, then it might delay things. But that's fine. If he has bolts, we want him to bolt our creatures and not our face. So we're definitely going to, I think, play Lords and see how this goes. Alright. Alright. think this is the best way to try to kill him. So we have 11 on board, and if we draw a Lord, it's lethal. So, alright, well, he flipped Delver, and he has Ponder in his hand. But he's very far behind. So I guess, what do you do here? You cast Ponder and try to find Lightning Bolt to kill one of these things so that there's no way you die next turn. Sure. We're going to go to 9 this turn, and then we'll go to 6 next turn. Which means he'd need to have 2 bolts to kill us. 1 bolt slows down our clock, definitely. I think if he's... Yeah. Alright. So if we don't play a Lord, then he almost definitely just bolts our face, puts us to 6, and then tries to draw another bolt. But he definitely would have to have one. I don't think... If he doesn't have a bolt, I don't think... Or maybe, like, Pyroblast, that could help too, by killing off a Lord. But I don't think without that, I don't know that he has a way to win. He has to have like a 1-mana red spell for this turn. He did not shuffle, so I guess he found something. Got to do the math, though. Alright. Yep. Alright, what's it going to be? Nothing. Alright, I'm guessing he's going to hold up a bolt. Alright, well, we're just attacking with everything. Alright, you have to have 2 lightning bolts. Can you find it? That's 1. Alright, this was the best we could do. He either kills us this turn or he dies to True Name Nemesis. Alright. So I guess the other cards from Ponder were not that good. So what's the plan? Alright, he's got it. We dead. Snapcaster Bolt kills us. Alright, well, we lost to the blue-red Delver deck. That's unfortunate. I think we had a very good chance, but sometimes it just happens like that. Darn, that was close. I think if we were on the play for the first game, we probably could have won. But no, his hand was just a little bit better in game 2. So he had to have like exactly 2 lightning bolts in order to not die, and he managed to find 2, so couldn't do any better than that. Alright, so what's going on here? He kept 7. We're on the draw, so I guess this is rough. We have Force of Will and Chalice of the Void. I mean, I don't know. We do have a Mutavault, which, I mean, we have enough lands to like cast things if we draw them. I guess I'm gonna try it. We don't know what we're up against, so this might be a good hand. This might be a really shitty hand. This looks like this is not gonna go well for us. Yeah, that's fine because we have Echoing Truth. Alright. Let's play Island Pass. Ideally, we're going to play Chalice in one. Please do not flip. Alright, cool. It's not that good at magic cards. So the plan is we want to play Chalice in one, hold up Force of Will to try to resolve it. Fuck. Alright, well, we're going to counter that. So he does not have a force, that's good. Because he would have definitely protected that thing. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so let's go with Mutavault, Chalice. Hope that Chalice is going to be good. And we can go into True Name Nemesis. Do not flip, Delver. Come on. Ah, alright. You got Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is fine, though, because we have Chalice to stop him from taking True Name. Alright. So he's going to be ahead on the race by a bunch of life, but not much we can do about that. Just racing with True Name Nemesis, I guess. The only good thing is that Arcanist is not attacking us. It's going to be a tight one. If we can find like Merfolk Trickster or something, I think we have a good shot. But he has to not have like Kolaghan's Command right now. Or a Braid, I guess. It looks like maybe he doesn't, so... what do you got? 2 blue and a black. Oh, that's not good. That could be Deluge. Gurmag Angler. Okay, that's actually fine. We can still beat Gurmag. Alright, alright, how do we do this? It's going to put us to 9, and we're going to need True Name to block this thing. Alright, so can't get in with this turn. I guess we're going to cast True Name Nemesis. We'll try to, I think we want to copy the Insectile Aberration if we can. And hopefully won't have a removal spell to deal with it. So we go to 8. Interesting. Maybe there's a reality in which we copy... We might want to copy... Okay, I'm going to put this on Illusion. Because... So, can we kill him right now? Can attack for 8-11, but it's not enough. Can play Lord, Phantasmal Image, True Name. I think that's fine. So, alright. I think this will work. I don't think he can kill us. So he's definitely dead next turn. He can put us to 5, but that's not enough. Alright, I think we got this one. It looks very good. Yeah, alright, sick. Grixis Delver, we beat him. Alright, so against this deck, Dismember, good. Chalice, good. We're on the draw. We're definitely taking out a Biomancer. Do I want Curse Catcher on the draw? Probably not. I guess we take out like 1 Force of Will. The Echoing Truths are still fine here because we need them to bounce like Gurmag Angler. Tricksters are fine. I think the rest of this is good. Force of Will is not super necessary. It's only really important to just protecting Chalice for the most part. The 1-drops are not amazing, though. Especially on the draw. You know what? Maybe we do want Force of Will on the draw. Do it like this. Benthic Biomancer is okay, but it's not, like, amazing against this deck. And it's also possible maybe a Lord could come out. This is actually okay. We can go Aether Vial into Chalice, and that should be fine. Keep. Delver of Secrets. I will try to force that. Which means he probably does not have a force. If you counter their Delver, it buys you a lot of turns. So he might have Dreadhorde Arcanist, and if he does, that's okay, because that means Chalice can get out. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, he definitely has to take Chalice now. I think that's his only choice. Yeah. But it means we should be able to establish a clock faster than he can. Alright, that's actually fine, because now we can play a Lord. If he wants to waste bolts on it, that's also okay. We have more threats in our deck than the Delver deck has in theirs. So anytime that they're trading their damage on your creatures and not your face, then it's a race we're going to win. Sure, you can take the Master. Alright. This would be, if we can draw like Dismember, that'd be really strong. True Name would be really, really good. I will play... See, if I play the Mutavault right now, he is just going to blow it up. So actually, I'm going to hold on to Mutavault. If Delver attacks, then we can Violin, Master, and block. As long as it doesn't flip. That is really brave. Alright, let's see. Does he have another Lightning Bolt? Does not look like it. Delver got a little frisky, and he shouldn't have. Alright. What is this? Ah, that's a good one. Yeah, now he can kill off Master. Alright. Well, we're just looking for True Name Nemesis now. I will leave this in 2 in case we draw Silvergill. That's not helping. We can't play the Mutavault yet because he still has the Wasteland up. Alright. So if we can find True Name in time, then Liliana will be okay. But, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have a hard time beating it, because now we can just recur Delvers, or he's going to play probably Arcanist, yeah. Alright, that's rough. We still have another turn to find True Name Nemesis. Nope. Cavernous Souls is okay. So, and now I will play the Mutavault, because he knows we have it. But this way, if we draw True Name, we can still cast it. Okay. If he can Lightning Bolt us, and I assume that's what he's going to do. He might Thoughtseize us, but I suspect it'll be attack with Arcanist and Bolt. Yeah, so 4 damage. No, it looks like he's going for Thoughtseize, which is fine. You can Thoughtseize the Force of Will. Alright, well, we're holding this cavern until we find True Name. Come on. Where are you? Benthic Biomancer. I guess... The problem is if we play Benthic Biomancer right now, he can just tick up Liliana and eat it. I guess if we want to play Biomancer, we definitely have to play the Cavern of Souls so we can adapt it. Alright, what's what we'll do. If we draw True Name, we can tick up Vial for it. And we'll adapt it now. Alright, deal. We gotta get something on the board. I don't want to hold cards because Kolaghan's Command is a problem. And now if we start drawing more creatures, we can overtax Liliana. Oh no, he's just gonna get back into their Delver. I guess now we can, or he might just attack with Arcanist and use the Lightning Bolt. And that's actually okay. If he wants to exhaust it to use the Bolt on this, that's cool. Gurmag Angler. Actually, that's really bad. So, I think in this case, Silvergill is not worth very much, so I will probably tick up Aether Vial. Oh no, does he have another Bolt? I mean, we're facing down a very bad situation. Having, like, the two Thought Seizes that early was just a lot. Forked Bolt, alright. So yeah, now we can attack and just bolt her face. Yep. So I guess our best bet is tick up Vial and hope that we draw True Name. Chalice is not super helpful, but I guess we have to cast it. It keeps him from casting Lightning Bolt, but now we're taking 6 damage a turn. This is not good. Alright. You have one more chance to try to draw it, but this is still really dangerous. Alright, we lose. Go to game 3. Nope, that was too much. So what do we want to do here? I don't think I really want to change much. Maybe Curse Catcher's a little bit better here now. Yeah, I guess we'll take out the Force of Will here. Because we just want to try to curve out a little stronger. And Force of Will's not a good top deck against their deck either. I would love to play first. This hand is not terribly impressive. I think we have to mulligan. This is much better, actually. That is very good. We're putting that on top for sure. We have dismembers that we can use. I will actually wait till my turn to dismember if he puts Delver out. So we can play around Daze. Ponder. That's fine. We're just hoping that he doesn't end up thought seizing us before we get True Name out. More likely is that he'll play something like Dreadhorde Arcanist next turn, and then we can just slam True Name, and hopefully that'll be the end of it. Pass. We can flash in Trickster at his end step too. Sure. Alright, I will attempt to dismember. Alright. That's beautiful. Now we can hold up Force. And I would like to be able to use this Dismember on an Arcanist or a Gurmag Angler. The Wasteland's a little bit late. Yeah, that's fine. Because what I'm going to do is Dismember, and then if he tries to counter it, I will Force. Alright. I'm going to leave the Curse Catcher in my hand because I'm going to use that for Force Will, actually. The Trickster has a little bit more value in the race here. That way, if he does end up getting something like Delver online, yeah, it's fine. So I think what I'll do is upkeep, I will Trickster this thing. Still gonna hang on. If he counters this, I think I'll let him counter it. I'm more concerned about him like putting Gurmag or something in play. I want to keep the Force for that. Well, I mean, the bolt's gonna hurt because now he's gonna bolt us to 6 and we'll go to 5 from that. It may have been correct to just force this in the first place. We're not dead to 1 bolt, though. That's the good news. That's actually fine. So, I guess what we want to do here is... I don't think we can attack him right now with True Name. The question... we could play Vile and hold up stuff, or we could just play, like, Biomancer and hope that that's fine. I think that he's got enough mana where I don't know if Curse Catcher has a lot of value, so I'm going to play Biomancer. And you know what? I'm going to hold up 1 mana in case he tries to Daze Force of Will. We're not going to attack, because now we're not going to win the race, so we need to be on blocking duty. Lightning Bolt puts us down to 2. So I think we do actually have to counter that. So what happens here? Alright, well... No. We have to let it happen. Because then if he attacks us, then we can block it and still counter this. And we need to be able to do that. Alright, well, we lose. Fuck. That was so hard. Alright, Dreadhorde Arcanist is a threat. Maybe the correct thing to do would have actually been to Force of Will it in the first place, instead of trying to cast the Trickster. That might have been a little bit greedy. I wanted to try to increase the clock a little bit, but we just got, like, super punished because of the bolt into Daze. Like, that was about as bad as that possibly could have gone. So, I'm going to say I probably screwed that game up. Dreadhorde Arcanist is like a real card in these decks, I think. But I still think it's beatable. We definitely have like a lot of ways that we can destroy it. Alright, well, so here we find ourselves needing to win this 5th match to get our entry back. Damn it. This could be going better. We lost against Blue-Red Delver, and then we lost against the Grixis variant, so... And, like, those definitely are matches that we can easily win. Well, not... I don't want to say easily, but we definitely are significantly favored in them, so... this hand's fine. We're going to keep. We have Chalice and True Name, and we can cast both of them, and they're, like, the most powerful cards in our deck, so... Oh, fuck! We're up against Bryant Cook. Alright, Bryant Cook plays Storm. So... I think it is very likely that we are going to play Chalice of the Void on 0. Probably. I should have paid attention to that. I still think we have to keep this. So, alright, the question is, do we... Because he might just Burning Wish and, right, I think that, yeah, he plays the Epic Storm, so I think we do need Chalice in 0. Alright. He's like literally wrote the book on this deck. I think that the Chalice is on 0 is the correct play, just to stop him from... It's been a while since I've looked at this list. Like, I know I'm not the expert on it, but I think that being able to turn off like the LEDs is important. Alright, so we're just trying to kill him as quickly as possible because every turn is a turn closer to us dying. I think that, yeah, he plays the Burning Wish version of this deck that also wins with Empty the Warrens a lot. And I think that version plays more stuff like Lotus Petals and Chrome Moxes, so that's why I'm going with 0. I'm just trying to remember exactly the variant. I mean, I guess I could look it up. Yeah. No, 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 no. Mm-hmm. Alright. Since I know exactly what's going on here. Alright. You're just going to make as many tokens as possible. Or is he going to go for, like, ad nauseum? That's possible. Alright, yeah, F6. You know what I have. Yeah, I think Chalism 0 was definitely the correct play. I mean, it was the best way that we had to stop him, because, yeah, it looks like 4 Chrome Mox, 4 Lotus Petal, 4 Lion's Eye Diamond. Those are important. But no, he knows how to play his deck better than, like, literally anybody else in the world. He wrote the entire book on the Epic Storm, and now like, we are just facing down a bajillion tokens that we cannot possibly hope to destroy. So, he's got 16. Is there any possible way we can win the race here? We can play Biomancer, Mutavault. He's got no cards left in hand. I don't think True Name Nemesis is enough here. So let's think about this. If we play, we can block 4 of them, take 12, and then that means the next turn we could also block 4. Come back to me, stream. I don't want to lose like this. I think I have a chance. Alright, so what is this? Is there a significant difference? We could adapt Biomancer to try to draw another card. Alright. Alright, here we go, finally. Alright, so one option we have is to turn Mutavault into a blocker. We could, because if we do it like that, we could block 3 things, take 13, go to 7, and then try to draw Echoing Truth. So then he would have 13 of them, which means we'd have effectively... because if we don't find Echoing Truth, we lose. So I'm just trying to think. Block 3, I don't know, if we take... Fuck. We go to 7, yeah, there's no way we can live. If we have 4 blockers, we can go to 8, and then, that's still not enough. Damn it. Yeah, okay, we can do math, so yeah, it would be take 12, go to 8, and then we'd only have 4 blockers, very likely, which means we'd probably be looking at, taking lethal, and so lethal in 2 turns, which means next we have potentially 2 card draws. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to loot with Biomancer. We'll get a card draw on our next turn, and we have to hope that that's going to be enough, I think. So I guess in that case, yeah, being at 7 versus 8 is not a big difference. There's a lot of math. I know that he plays his deck well because he knows like he like wrote the book on this shit. So actually, I think he might actually sell a book on this. So that might not be an exaggeration. Yeah. So we have 2 Echoing Truths, and if it's in the top 2 cards of our deck, I think we have a chance. So we're gonna adapt Biomancer, block 3 things, and then we have to draw it, and if we don't draw it, then we are dead. If we draw a land, we get 1 free redraw to try to find it. So, we'll see how this goes. One of the beautiful things about his deck is that it doesn't really use the graveyard that much. Oops, get back here. Sorry, my network is really shitty. Oh, hold on a sec. Alright, we're blocking. Alright, come on. We discard Vial, we got a redraw, so. Alright, well, we are either gonna find it or we're gonna die. It looks like we are going to die. Because he has 10, and, well, actually, we have one more turn, because we can block 4 things now. So I guess we're just passing and hope that we take 6, right? Or no, he's got 13 things, right? I don't know why it does it like this. Okay, no, we're dead. We are like 100% dead. Yeah, it just puts them in stacks of 10. Alright, against his deck, we need Flusterstorm. Negate's a little bit slow, but I don't know if we have much better options for that. I guess we need it, because True Name is really bad. And I guess Venser is better than True Name Nemesis. Like, Phantasmal Image is also not amazing either. No, I don't want that. I want Venser. I doubt that we're going to get to cast it, but we're going to try, so. Right, I think Venser is better than this. Like, Rite of Flame doesn't really do anything because I don't think his deck list really uses that. He's not. I guess maybe he has like Past in Flames, but I don't know. I don't. Let me just make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is like the premier combo deck of this format. You want to play combo, this is about as serious as you can possibly do it. He's an absolute expert with it, yeah. Yeah, okay, so no, he does not have, like, Past in Flames in the main deck, right? And I don't even think he has it in the sideboard either, so no. There is absolutely no reason for us to have Graveyard, that's what I thought. Okay, just want to make sure. Cool. So, technically, Venser, I guess, is slightly better. Surgical doesn't likely do anything, so we're just going to do it like this. Alright, we're going to be on the play. Force of Will is okay. Fuck. This is risky, but I mean, what alternative do we have? I think we have to, and just hope that it's going to be enough. Like, at some point, we have to have a clock to kill him, and I don't think we can afford to just mulligan and try to find more hate against the deck. You just hope that a counterspell is going to be fine. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. Against the Stormmaster. Hope of Gyrup. Cannot cast non-creature spells. Well, how the fuck do we beat that? Like, we have to force that, right? Yeah. Otherwise, other Force of Wills are not good, so. We can't even cast that, so I guess we're just going to cast another Aether Vial. That thing turns off the counter magic, so, like, if we don't counter it, then he's just free to go off, like, with impunity. Yeah. So I think we're going to tick one of these vials up to 4 if we get the chance. I doubt that we will, though, to be honest. It seems really unlikely that that's going to happen. Yeah, I guess you have 2 of them. So we can't cast non-creature spells. Alright. Merfolk. Alright, well, Venser is a creature spell, so I guess that's fine. Attack. Hope that he doesn't have enough stuff in his hand to go off with. I don't like where this is going. Echoing Truth on the Aether Vial. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. This tells me that he does not have enough to go off just yet. So, because of that, I think what we do is we play Benthic Bio... Yeah, we can play Biomancer, adapt it. Or we could also attack him with Mutavault. Ugh. How much is the Venser going to matter? That's a good question. I don't think it's going to matter enough. Because we need to be able to cast creatures while he's going off, and he clearly didn't have enough that turn, so he just wanted to buy some tempo. So, in that case, you can play Vial, play Biomancer, adapt Biomancer. We're definitely not attacking with Mutavault in that case. Right, okay. What happened to my... Alright, there we go. No, I'm lagging like hell. It's going in and out on me. Alright. So we just don't have another way to win the game if we don't put more things on the board and still be able to hold up stuff. We already played a land, so I guess there's nothing else we can do here. Alright, just hope that we're good. Yep. We do not have a Trickster. Alright, what do you got? Can you kill us? I mean, if we find Echoing Truth off for, like, Empty the Warrens, then that might be fine. But not much beyond that. Yeah. So the question is, what do you get here? Oh, fuck, he got Time Twister? Oh, damn. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna happen. So, the Venser, we're definitely holding it up now. You can't cast non-creature spells. Yeah, so. Alright. That's all we got. We're just gonna hope that we can Venser the Echo back to his hand. I don't know, maybe we can get there. Because if we don't die this turn, we actually do have 10 damage, so... sure. Alright. If we can... So, Lotus Petal, yep. Lion's Eye Diamond, sure. Alright, this might work out here, actually. Sure. Yep. You add as much mana as you can, and then you go for your Time Twister. Alright, so it is actually really good that we brought Venser in, because Venser is like the only card that we have that gets around this Hope of Girapure. Right? Yeah. And then you crack LED for 3 blue? Or do you have more stuff you want to cast first? We need him to crack LED so we can discard it with hold a bunch of mana and then hope that we can bounce it with while the flashback's a thing. Okay. Yeah. So, right, he just probably got like Thoughtseize or something, right? Ad nauseum. No, because Venser can just bounce that back to his hand. Which means I think we win. Alright, sick. Because he won't be able to recast anything else here. He's got no other cards left in hand and will only have 2 mana. So I think Venser's going to get us there because now we'll have exactly 10 damage in play to attack him with. Damn. Sick. Alright. Going to game 3. Do we want to change anything here? Yeah. No, he has Echo, and... Oh, fuck. The problem is that there's no way that, like, we'd have to bring in Grafdigger's Cage just for Echo, and I don't know, like... I don't know, man. Like, do we just, like, take out Phantasmal Image just for those? That's rough. But he has it in the sideboard. I don't know if he's going to run any in the main deck. I mean, I guess maybe Cabal Therapy could be a thing. It's not really hard for him to play around the cage. He also has tons of ways of just getting rid of the artifacts and then going off anyway. I don't think that I'm going to bring in the cage. I don't feel like it's going to be impactful enough. This hand is okay, I guess. We kept 7 cards, and we're probably in trouble. We're going to keep... Yep. We have Echoing Truth, so we'll hold up Flusterstorm, hopefully, if we don't get Thoughtseized right now, which it looks like we are. Yeah, okay. So, Thoughtseize, IMF cards in her hand. He only doesn't know this one, so... The only thing, I guess, that matters to him is if it's, like, Force of Will. Sure. Accidentally miss. Keeps going. I am fucking canceling my internet. Like, I'm gonna find a different provider because this is absolutely unacceptable. I cannot... Alright, it looks like it's time. So... Oh no, he just... Why? I don't understand. What was the point? Do you just need to be able to block or something? Or is your hand just full of dinks like this? Here we go again, 0. So I can attack him for 4, put him to 5, and then next turn I have lethal. I guess that's just what I'm doing, right? And hoping that I don't die. So if I play Lord, I attack him for 3. I mean, it's still... No, if I have to play Lord, though, because he can't block it then. And then it guarantees he has to go off or die. So if I attack, then he could actually block, go to 7, and then I don't have lethal next turn, so... I guess we're playing Lord and attacking. He either is going to win, or he's going to, lose. Those are the two options. You either win or lose a game. But it's going to be decided on this next turn. And it looks like Eldrazi is off the table, probably. He's at a very low life total to do that, so... He is facing lethal between Mutavault and Benthic Biomancer, so he's got to just go for it now. So, alright. No, that was enough. We got there. We beat Bryant Cook at playing the Epic Storm. Like, I guess his hand just must have been really bad at that point. And Lord was enough to get there. That's impressive. So, yeah, I think, once again, like, our list was okay. I don't know. I still don't know about this. I don't know what else I would want to put in the slot, but I don't know. Maybe we just play like another Trickster or something. It's still so hard for me to pick to do, or what to do with this. The Echoing Truth, however, has been quite fine. I am very pleased with this. I mean, there's a possibility I could move a Dismember in the main deck instead of the Curse Catcher. I might do that. Freeze up another sideboard slot for something else. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this, except I am so sorry that the stream has cut in and out. It has to be like a real card if Bryant Cook is playing it in the Epic Storm. Like, I'm interested to know if maybe if he has like Entombs and Echoes in the main deck. That's definitely a possibility, because then it lets you go play like land, play a bunch of like LEDs, petals, and whatnot. And then you can just go Entomb, crack LED, discard Echo and Time Twister on turn 1. This seems really good. I don't know. But in any case, yeah, well, hopefully the price of Force of Negation comes down a little bit so it's a little more reasonable, and then we can get back to Modern. But we still have a long ways to go with Legacy before this is even caught up to Modern. So I don't mind playing more of this right now while things kind of settle down from Horizons. So Horizons technically doesn't. It's not even legal on paper until this weekend anyway. So everything's kind of weird online because you can't just outright buy packs. You have to enter sealed events or draft events, I think, to get the packs for it. Yeah, right. Don't make a liar out of me. Wait, why are you letting us buy this Horizons bundle right now? I don't know. That's really interesting. Why? I don't get that. You won't sell the boosters on here until the weekend, but you will sell this bundle? Wizards of the... What does the pre-release even mean anymore? The pre-release is when the cards are sort of available, but not really. Like, you can buy a box if you go to your game store, but then you can't for 5 or 6 days. Like, what the fuck are you doing? This is like Clown World. Alright, no, but... Okay, well, I had no idea that this was a thing. I had only read on their thing that, boosters go on sale, this weekend. So, okay, I guess, sure. Yeah, but that's all I got for now. Wednesday, I might be uploading it instead of streaming it, so if that's the case, I will just, I will still post the link on Twitter. Yeah, always check, if you're ever not sure, if I'm going to be streaming or not, I usually post updates on my Twitter about it, and I probably should start putting links to it on the video. And yeah, also check out the Merfolk Discord, because I hang out in there a lot and I usually announce everything in there too. So alright, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy. Bye.